Come join us today as we go on a nuclear bunker tour. Let's go.
So, I'm not sure if you know anything about nuclear radiation, but it travels in the same means that light does. So, when the radiation comes in, it would essentially bounce off of this wall and come back. It wouldn't be able to get through the small lapland here at the end. In here, you can see the glass door that Jonathan was talking about. That would have been right here.
Oh, okay.
And there would have been another one on this door. These doors have since been replaced. This is where you would meet security. You would pick up the phone. You tell them, hey, Officer Pierce, reporting for duty. They've got us in. Now, if nuclear fallout did happen, we go through this door. So this door right here is referred to as the decontamination.
Okay.
So if you were entering the bunker for the first time after a nuclear disaster has occurred, you come in here, you take a shower in this room with your clothes on.
Okay. Oh wow. We're going in.
So you shower in that zone. You come into this area.
This is cool.
You'd strip down naked.
Yeah.
You'd take your clothing and you'd put it into this chute right here.
Incinerator?
And it goes to an incinerator. Once it goes to the incinerator, you come in here and you take another shower. When you take that shower, you would then be met by a radiation officer who'd have a Geiger counter. And if you had too much radiation on you, he'd turn you around, get you to shower one more time, and if you still fail, they give you a spare pair of clothes and send you back out into the wild.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well, you can't have the radiation that other people have absorbed.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're giving off too much radiation. We do not want you to injure the.
Wow. That is interesting. Yeah.
So we'll start by going down here. So
This
this
is
is
$20 gift card.
well, money wouldn't matter at that point, right?
No, I.
Just a piece of paper. You'd have to bring something more tangible like fuel or food. In here is every blueprint for this bunker. Communications. We can see the original blueprints are all in here for the communication lines. That's a straight storage room. So all sorts of belts, engine pieces, different parts for pneumatic systems.
It's the parts department,
Yeah.
Dad. Dad has a parts department.
All back there.
That's
There's a
cool.
little bit of everything in here, to tell you the truth.
Not quite that big, but
Not quite that big,
A lot of
no.
it's older than I am.
And
Yeah.
some of my stuff's older than I am.
That's
too.
right, yeah, it's so
Some
true.
of it
Yeah.
goes back to the safe of Canada. So in here is where your check-in would have been. So after you come through your door, you would come into this location, you'd be met by a secretary. And that secretary depending on what job you were tasked with that day, would come in here. Nobody was allowed to just wander around the bunker. You'd have your key for your area, and that would be the only place you would go for the day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So here on the shelves, you can see these are a lot of the different, some stuff has been brought here. Some stuff was from a movie that was filmed here, but a large portion of this is all things that we found within the bunker. Right here, these are all biscuits. 12 biscuits in a can. They're still good. They opened them up on a live stream and ate 50-year-old biscuits. And then
And that one's thrown away after we come.
this here is the Geiger counter. So this is what you would be met by in the decontamination room. And if you didn't pass it, all right, that'd be your way home, right? Old flashlights, you get old beer cans, old pack of smokes, what a bag of chips used to look like. Over there in the corner, there's a cannonball safe. And we actually have never opened that safe. We've had people come in and quote us on what it would cost to open it, but their methods have been destructive methods thus far, so we haven't gone through with it. If you would like, you can go ahead and try your luck. There is a $10,000 reward if you guess the right time.
$10,000 reward. Okay.
$10,000 reward if you
Go
guess
ahead.
But just know, you know,
Didn't do it.
Didn't do
no, that's it.
You don't have to call anyone.
Yeah, no,
it. Darn. Yeah.
the main lobby here. That is the original Canadian flag.
No way.
Flag. You can see this, the red missing. Yeah, that's what it was before they changed it. In 1965, that's when they changed the flag. 1965,
That's
that
so
was the
cool.
Canadian.
Wow.
We'll do a little bit of exploration. These here, it's a lead key. So if there was a fire in here, it would get so hot that would melt, causing the ducts to close, so that the smoke doesn't actually fill up the rest of the building. This area here, this used to be part of the female quarters, this way. Down here, down this hallway would have been the officers' area. Anyone who thinks that there weren't females here at the bunker, sadly mistake. So there would have been another bunk bed here. So two sets of bunk beds in here. Each one would have a locker, a little desk for them to share. Does anyone know what this is?
I know what that is.
That's a telephone. Yeah. That I have no idea.
It's a hygrothermograph. So this actually tells you what the humidity was throughout the week and what the temperature was throughout the week. Microfiche. So in here we have a bunch of microfinches that we found here at the bunker. So there are a lot of them in there. Yeah. There was one in there about making ammunition, how to, I think, grow certain foods, things like that. Like everything that you kind of need to survive after a nuclear fallout is in those books. It's just a matter of finding it, and we don't exactly have a directory. So this is what the male's washroom would look like. There's no one else in the bunker besides us, so you're more than welcome to come in. And you can see that this area, it was quite a large washroom. It's supposed to be 300 personnel here. You will see
300.
washrooms, all your female washrooms. We can do that here now. But just in comparison, this is kind of how many females they kind of expected here. So you can see quite a large difference in size
Wow. They didn't.
between the males and the females.
Wow. Wow. Feeling a little left out right now.
So you can see that these are the large air conditioning units. So the tail behind this unit here is this was the one that leads out to the quarters, personnel quarters. So the kitchen staff used to crank this one up when they were cooking their breakfast to get that flow of bacon and eggs and everything, and get everybody
Get
waking
up.
up.
Nice.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So in here you can see that these are all the same appliances
Okay.
that were all here when Jonathan purchased the bunker, except for these refrigerators. You can see the old ovens here,
Cool.
right? And then these over here were for preparing stew. See that way? This fridge right here actually doubles down as a morgue.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
well, there you
Well,
You got your body coolers right here.
just to keep.
go. Oh my
Just in case someone did
gosh.
die within the bunker, they'd be able to keep them in that fridge until they could properly bury them and give them their ceremony.
They put the food and the bodies in there.
Well,
You gotta do what you gotta.
But once upon a time, this actually used to be the infirmary.
Okay.
So this would be, if you got sick here at the bunker, you would come to this location. You can see the cabinets are all done like medical cabinets with the angled tops on them so the dust can't build up and things like that. In here would have been where sick patients were, and this area right here is on its own separate ventilation system. So if anyone did have the flu or anything like that, it wouldn't circulate through the whole building. For any sort of nuclear fallout, and we lost complete control of all electricity, this would still be operational. It's all pneumatic. Right? The lights might not operate anymore, but all the systems would still work. So you can see that we can see what the water levels are like, what the fuel levels are like, what the temperature, what the humidity in the building. There we go. Alrighty, so you can see that the generators here, these are all we started when we lost electricity during Fiona there. We started this generator up. She was enough to power the whole building in 3.5 days. This is where NORAD would have been. The Americans would have been on one side, the Canadians on the other, and they were not allowed to communicate with one another. They would still write messages on this board, and this, you can see, is on sliders, so they'd slide it across and show them. So this one right here would have been the map. So you see that all of the maps for all of Nova Scotia and parts of Newfoundland and Cape Breton used to be on this side. Debert.
Okay, so and
So Bible Hill, we're coming down. Brookfield, yeah.
Milford,
Lance,
Lance,
Enfield.
Hey.
That's us. Okay.
This right here would have been what's referred to as the Premier's quarters.
Nice.
So the Premier and his staff would have stayed in here.
Very informative. Thank you. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the tour here at the bunker in Debert. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share.